Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jay and this is the Odin Gaming channel. On last episode we built the extension to our base. We built that there. If we look through the window we've got downstairs and upstairs, and also we built this solar panel. Not so good at the moment because the sun's not here, but hopefully through this episode we'll be able to see it working, following the sun round and see where we go. In today's episode we're going to finish the interior. I think I'm going to put a bigger refinery in there and some storage, and then hopefully we can get up to the stars and see what's up there, see what we can mine out the asteroids and see what we can find. Right, let's get into it. Let's get the inside of this base finished for now. Shut this door. Let's get it airtight. Then we don't have to worry about oxygen levels. There we go. There we go. I do like this base, especially with that big window there, following through all the way, be able to see Mars. Right, so we've got the stairs to come down here. What I'm thinking, oh, what's up? What's wrong with you? I think that's just a glitch, guys. What I'm thinking is I might take that out, put that up there and swap them round, just so we can get the conveyor going down in the wall and down there. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. What I'll do, guys, so you don't have to watch me swap it round, I'll just do it, and with the power of editing it'll be done in 2 seconds. Right guys, that's us back. We've got the air vent up there where we wanted it, the conveyor down there. Plan is, run the conveyor down here, in the floor, and I've got a large industrial container that I want to use for one of the DLC packs. So let's get this in place. I think maybe something like that. Let's get this welded up. That'll do us nicely. Hopefully I've done, yes, you can see the port there. Right, time to deconstruct the base. That's the port we want. Right, let's get this one out.
Low.
Yes, we'll have enough to get through this. I say that, it may not. There we are. I'll go top up. At least we know we're topped up then. Right guys, that's us topped up. Let's go and see what we need. I'm thinking, do we put a fancy tubing down here? I think we'll start with a conveyor junction. I've already got one. Yeah, we'll put some fancy tubes in, so make it look nice. We're going to need a corner piece and a straight piece. Right, let's get cracking. So I'm going to put a conveyor junction in there. Of course we need interior plates. ourselves over a bit of interior plate. There we go. Straight junction. Find the right configuration. Right, I'm going to put another junction in here. Get that welded up if we can. What do we need? Say that, we're going to do a bit of that, bit of that, bit of that. Bit more. A few more motors. Let's see where that gets us. Move down this way. Small steel tubes. We just need to manufacture quite a bit of small steel tube. So let's crack on. Production. That'll do us. Let that produce. While we're doing that, we can always finish off the run. There we go, finish that off. Let's go see our steel tubes doing the small steel tube. What have we got? 115, let's see how far that gets us. That gets us away. Right, let's stick a corner in. Back to a straight. I just blocked myself in. No, I haven't. Thank God for that. Need some more steel tube. Or small steel tube. Construction materials. Have we got any more? 'Cause We've got 3. Let's see how that. Let's see how 30 gets on. Probably not enough to do it. No. Couple hundred, that'll do. Right, where do we stand with the pipe work? 1, 2. Oh, I'll have to delete that one. Made a mistake. There we go. See if we can get the base airtight again. Probably made mistakes somewhere, but we'll never know. Well, we will know. Let's start it. Yeah, we've done it. Done it this time. Construction components. I like that. That looks pretty smart. Sort of see through to the next room. Right. Let's have a look. Refinery, basic refinery. We want a proper refinery. We've got an industrial refinery. Let's give that a whirl. See if we can want to there, and then we can put modules on the back. So, let's see what we can do with this. Not much. Right. Click that, put it in the build planner. There we are. I'll tell you what, guys, why that's happening, because that's going to take some time. We'll go up with the stars. Let's open the hangar up. All thrusters on. Ship battery to auto. Hydrogen tank isn't even a full. Right, unlock. Let's get ourselves up to the stars. While we're up, let's have a look. Turn them thrusters off backwards, because they're just working against us. And let's go see what we can find. Turn dampeners off. Most efficient way to get up to the stars. Turn dampeners off, and don't keep your finger on the accelerator, because you can't go no more than, call it 100 meters a second. So if you're keeping your finger there like that, you're just wasting fuel. So just nicely There we are, we're out of gravity. So let's go find some. There we are now, because we're out of gravity. P gravity stands for planet gravity. Once that goes to 0, you're out of the planet's gravity. And you don't need to do anything, you'll just nicely cruise along at 100 meters a second. Now you can see we're out of there, off the planet, and let's go look for some asteroids. See anything about? Not at the moment. They usually are about 20 kilometers out, so probably a little bit further to go. What I'll do, guys, I'll get back to you when we find some decent things, some decent asteroids. Right, guys, we found an asteroid coming up here. There's another one there. We'll take a look at this one, see what this one entails, see what we can find in it. Turn dampeners on, aim away. Actually turn them back off, we're still quite a distance away. Let's get ourselves back up to speed. Aim away from the asteroid, you don't want to crash into it. And see what we can find on this asteroid. I think with the steel that we need for that refinery, even if we just get stone from there, it's obviously not as good as iron, but every little helps. Right, guys, we're getting a bit closer now. One thing I have forgot to put on the ship, a slight oversight, is a light. Maybe we do that when we get back. There we are, we're coming in now. Tell you what, let's put the back thrusters on, so at least they're on and it's not a panic when we do get close to the asteroid. Let's push us over towards it, aim away from it. It's a decent size. Let's put thrusters on, or dampeners. Let's have a look around the rock, see what we get, see if there's anything on here. Picking anything up? I don't think so. Out of all the rocks, there's nothing on there so far. Have a quick scout around. Surely a rock this size should have something. Nearly. I don't think we do. So we'll look up the top. Oh, it has got two gyroscopes on this, so it is a bit lively. I don't think we do. Right, let's head over there to that asteroid. We'll get there slowly. Is that the sun? There's a planet. I think that's an alien planet, or alien type planet. Where's that asteroid gone? There's that little one there. Have we got anything closer? I think that's the one we've just been to and there was nothing on it. Right, we'll head towards this one, guys. I'll get back to you when we get somewhere near. Right guys, change of plan. I've spotted this little cluster here that we're going to take a look at. And let's see if there's anything in there. Hopefully there is. If not, we'll take some stone back to the base and we'll get that refinery built up. There we are, just off to one side. We're getting close now, so we'll have a quick scan of this and see what we can find. There we are, put dampeners on. We're getting close. Can we find anything? That's the question. Hopefully we can. Surely not, there should be something on here. Maybe a crash landing. Right, we're just going to go for some stone. Go for some stone, we'll take it back to the base. And we'll go from there. Right, let's get ourselves back to our base. That's somewhere near that platinum meteor strike, so turn dampeners off and let's head back for home. Bit disappointed that there was nothing there, but that's how it is. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. Right guys, I'll get back to you somewhere closer to home. Right guys, we're nearly back at the base, so we'll get ourselves in there, we'll unload this stone and see if we can get the refinery built. That was a bit of a disappointing run out with space, but as you can see here, look at all the meteor strikes around our base. We're lucky we haven't been hit. So yes, we'll just come into land, only a kilometre away, just over. Put dampeners on. Last thing we want to do is crash into the base or into the planet itself. Try and slow ourselves down. Oh, I did not want to do that. Oh well. Yeah. Right guys, we'll have to add that to the list of repairs. That was just me messing about. Shows what happens when you mess about. Right. I may as well grind it down. Funny games. Where's the rest of my spaceship? Scrap metal, bit of scrap metal, some thrusters. Where are we? There we are. Right. Let's see what we've got to fix. Right. Yeah. It's quite a big project. Oh well. Teach me to mess about. Right, what do we need? We don't need that. Yeah, we do need one of them, but we need a tank first. H2 tank. There we go. Hydrogen tank. Stick that there. Let's get you back on here. Let's get you back in action. Boom. Do we have enough? No, we don't have enough computers. I have enough just... No, we don't. Right, let's go get 4 computers. Produce 4 computers. That'll do. There we go, we'll grab them. If they'll let us, might want to let me. Basic refinery, let's stick the scrap in there. Got a bit more scrap down there, we can collect that in a bit. Boom, that's that up and running. Right.
What we got
H2 or generator. That's the one we're after. Let's stick you on the back here. Let's rebuild the ship. There we are. Let's get you welded up. We will need some, guaranteed. Yes, we need quite a bit. Right. Oh, we'll pick here. Are we full? Yes, we are. That's why we can't pick them up. Need steel plates. Let's just put all these back for now. And then grab what we actually need. Yes, we can't withdraw 7 computers. Right, that's up and running. Right, what do we need now? Thrusters. Industrial hydrogen thrusters. That's what we need. Right. We have 2 on the back. And then we had them coming out here. Small conveyor. Of course we can't, we haven't got interior panels. Hello Odin, what are you doing? Nah, it's just my dog. Hello, the namesake of the channel. You having fun? Good lad. Good lad. Watch your head. More construction materials. While we're fixing this, makes sense. Let's. I'm sure we'll have some ice somewhere just already mined out, and I've just thrown it away. If not, we'll just grab it. In the ship, while that processes, at least we'll be able to get it back into the hangar. Why is that? Right, let's get rid of you.
Full.
Yeah, he was.
Energy low. Inventory full.
It's not connected to the ship. It should be. Have we got more damage than what we know about? Let's go over this full ship. Oh, it should be okay. Terminal not connected to any ship. Why not?
Inventory full. Inventory full.
It should be. Well, let's just stick the ice. Yeah, it's very strange. Try this again. Oh, that should be connected.
Energy critical.
Right, let's get ourselves sorted. See what happens when we jump in the ship itself. There we go. Well, let's quickly. They're all fired up. We've got you built. Yes. Thrusters. Put that under 6. 1. At least we'll be able to get it in. Get it fixed up properly. This is just a quick fix. So we can get it back in the hangar after our disastrous flight. didn't realise we had power cells back at base. We might be able to get this fully restored out here. Not quite. That's enough to get us in. Right, we need to do some digging. Turn all the thrusters off. Turn them off. Right. Let's group these all together again. Why is that done that? We'll get there in the end. Right, turn them all off. Let's do a bit of digging. First, let's unload so we can get quite a bit of ice on board. We don't even need enough to get us inside the hangar. We've got that connector on the outside just to get us back. Now the sun's rising up, we should be able to see the solar panels working that we built last episode. Moving towards the sun. That's enough ice. Is this working? We've got 3%. Slowly getting through it. Right, let's try it. Let's see if we can. Just get ourselves over this connector. How close are we? There we are, we're locked on. All thrusters off. They're off. Ship battery to recharge. Hydrogen tank stockpile. There we are. Let's take a look at the solar panel. That's what we built last episode, guys. It will follow the sun round and regenerate our batteries. What I would say, guys, if you are enjoying the content on the channel, please leave a like, subscribe and share it to your friends. They might want to see it as well. Right, let's get back to building this. Shut the hangar. I'm sure I've left upstairs open. Of course I have. Right. Let's have a look at production. Stick that down there. Right, we'll need a lot of steel. What have we got on the base steel wise? We may have enough. I think we do. "20 steel tubes, 20 metal grids, 3 computers." There we are, that's that built. Stick some modules on the back. And what I'm going to do, come off the top and connect it to there. So let's get that done. On vias. A curved one, straight one. Right, let's get this piped up. Interior plate. No, I actually want it to go this way. Right, one there like that. One there like that. One there like that. One like that. And let's put straight pieces in and let's get that welded up. Put them in the build components. Let's get them built up. We don't need that. And then once we've got this built up, guys, at least we'll be able to produce things a lot quicker. I don't think we need that as well either. Right guys, let's see where we can get up to with this. Right, well, we've got 3 elbows left. 2. Turn ourselves the right way around. Right guys, that's everything complete. I'm going to leave that there for this episode. After today's episode, that disastrous flight up into space and crash landing back down, I don't think we've done too bad. So if you like the content, please like, subscribe and share. Right, this is Jay for the Odin Gaming channel saying I'll see you next time.